So, hey, what's up? It's Sean Belegian here, and we are getting our ribs ready. I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. First and foremost, let me get this out of the way right now. You can say whatever you want about me. I don't care. I've heard it all before, okay? Leave Blanky out of this. There's no reason. He's a good dude. So we're doing ribs today. Now, listen, I'm doing something different today, something that I've never done before. First of all, let me start here. Have you heard of the Texas Crutch? The Texas Crutch is something I like to use. Now, some barbecue snobs don't like the Texas Crutch. What exactly is the Texas Crutch? You basically wrap those ribs in foil. It helps speed up the cooking process. I like to do 2 hours with the foil on but open. It helps build that bark. It's the exact same kind of recipe I use for my brisket. We'll get into brisket at a later date, but I like to do it that way, and then it comes off for an hour, and that is when I wrap it totally up, completely up. I put some butter underneath the ribs, some brown sugar as well. It really does a good job of creating some caramelization underneath there. You can do what you want with that. I like to pour it on top after that third hour. Again, 2 hours, open face, get the bark going, then I wrap it up in foil. Now the last hour completely uncovered. What you can do, you can leave it on at 250, whether it be your smoker, whether it be your grill. Heck, you could do the oven if you wanted. I always like to finish regardless, putting it on the grill just for a little bit, just to get that good grill taste. Now, it's very simple. To start it out, I put a copious amount of apple cider vinegar on there. Trust me when I say this, it is outstanding. It's a trick that I learned going to an old school barbecue. It was awesome. Then I put my rub on there. Now, what I did differently today, remember last week when we did our jerk, and shout out to James Moran for this, I took that Walker's Wood, and before I put on the rub, the apple cider vinegar is on. I just took like a little bit of the Walker's Wood jerk, and I just gently pasted it along one part of the slab. I kind of cut them into threes because I've never done this before, but that's the beauty of barbecue. My kids call it concoctions, dad's concoctions. You try something different. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So what I did with this jerk rack is, again, apple cider vinegar, just a little paste on there, not a lot. Again, as we were talking about last week, the meat is the star here. The flavor enhances it. So I just put a little bit on there, and then I put the rib rub on top of that. So I like to use a copious amount of rib rub. I like the bark. I really do. I'm not saying that it has to be full-fledged brisket, but I do like a little bark. I think Mike brought up a great point in his video. I'm the same way as Mike. I don't want fall off the bone ribs. If I want that, I'll just get pulled pork. I'll get some kind of other pork item. I want a little metal. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't want to have to gnaw on it. I want it to easily come off with a bite, but I think that's important. So just some simple tricks. Hopefully it can help you. I'm really intrigued to try the jerk. It's something that I've never tried before, but we'll see in a few hours and see how this all tastes. Later.